Elsewhere in the Chesapeake region, you had a territory just north of what you consider today modern day Virginia, north of the Potomac River. We know this territory as the state of Maryland today. Back then in the 1600s, around the 1630s or so, that area, which is also in the Chesapeake, which has similar benefits to coastal Virginia, saw the opportunity to have much the same agricultural benefit as the Chesapeake region of Virginia. Similar topography, similar agricultural opportunity, similar opportunity for transport and fresh water. Okay, now you have an opportunity for further growth and colonization. The original colonists in Virginia, largely English, largely Church of England. They're Anglican in their religious beliefs. You still had a growing number of Catholics in England at the time. You had a growing number of Catholics who would eventually make their way to North America for colonization. That creates a problem because back in England itself, not only did you have that separation, and you have the difference between the Catholicism and Protestantism with the Church of England and the Catholic Church as well, you have strife and a power struggle. Even though you believe in an extremely similar liturgy, your liturgical differences are extremely minuscule. Okay? There are wars and all kinds of conflict back home fought for very minimal amounts of difference. Okay? That carries over to English North America. Because in Virginia, the Virginia colony was established largely by Church of England folks who wanted to see the promulgation of the Church of England in Virginia. So if you're an English Catholic and you want to continue practicing your Catholic faith, Virginia's not going to be very friendly to you. You're going to be persecuted. So there is a territory just to the north which has a very similar, as I mentioned, topographical and agricultural opportunity, also in the Chesapeake, that would now be established by the Calvert family that would allow Catholics to settle in English North America with many of the same opportunity benefits. They would be able to practice Catholicism in Maryland, even though they wouldn't be the majority there. They would be better served to live in Maryland and be Catholic than to go to Virginia and be Catholic. So, Maryland, as we know it, was established by charter to allow for more religious freedom. In other words, it was established to allow Catholics from England to settle and colonize. And that there differentiates Maryland and Virginia and the struggle, that rivalry that you see to this day. Virginia and Maryland, they're at odds with each other. You ask somebody from Virginia what they think of Maryland, they hate Maryland. You ask somebody from Maryland what they think of Virginia, go Terps. Okay. So from that standpoint, the Maryland Toleration Act, enacted by the House of Delegates around that time, allowed for religious freedom. In other words, Catholics can come and settle in the colonies and see more of an opportunity to continue in their Catholic tradition in Maryland as opposed to Virginia.